Hi everyone, welcome back to Crafts with Mike, and just before we begin, I'm really sorry there was no video last week. As you can see, I did record it because I've done near enough all the way up to his head. For some reason, I can't find the footage anywhere. I don't know what I've done with it. So I think what's happened is I've accidentally deleted it before uploading it, because I always need to free up space. So yeah, I'm really sorry about that, but hopefully we won't have the same problem this week. So let's get on with our 30-minute session, and we are going to be doing a little bit of this. Now I'm just going to try and shimmy that along a bit because I need to see how long we've got on the clock. I'm going to start this off with A8. So we'll do A8, which is this section here. So yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed with that because like I spent all that time recording it and it's just nowhere to be seen. It's so weird. So yeah, but hopefully this one doesn't have the same problem. So yeah, I reckon we can get this done in this session here today. It's a lovely sunny day today. Alexa, what's the weather forecast today, please? Alexa, what's the weather forecast? Yeah, she is not going to respond today for some reason. I've had nothing but problems with this Alexa ever since getting it. I think it's like a 40 batch one, because when I got this, it was in a promotion and I had to get so many of the newspapers. I think it was the Gazette at the time. And after I subscribed to so many newspapers, I got a free Alexa. And ever since getting this one, I've had nothing but problems with it. Now, because obviously it's a free one, I can't get my money back on it because I didn't pay for it. So, and I don't think they replace I don't think they replace like ones that are free. So
sorry, something went wrong.
See what I mean? Like she'll say something that I've not even asked her, you know. So it's rather annoying. B6. So we'll get B6 next. Do you know, every time I take these out of this book, they always seem to be in the wrong orientation. And to top it off, my machine is broke down. So literally just switched it on, and my washing machine, and I was putting it down. I put it on for the load of washing that I needed to do, and it got about 30 minutes in and it's just randomly stopped. So when I went into the kitchen, I thought, that's strange. It can't have been finished yet because it's like an hour cycle. So I looked at the door and the control panel just will not switch on. And obviously there's all water stuck in the drums, so with all like ringing of washing, like drenched. And so I've had to, and then the door opened, and normally the door doesn't open unless A23, hang on, where's A23? Yeah, normally the door doesn't open unless it's finished the cycle. Now, so obviously there's all this trapped water, so I'm trying to scoop it out into like a saucepan to try and track down the sink. And then I thought this is taking forever, so I had to do I could only scoop so much out, and then it gets a bit awkward to do. So then I had to use the little filter thing at the bottom of the machine, and it's all gushing out. I'm trying to quickly put it into a container so it don't run all over the floor, you know. And been trying to do some digging on the internet to try and figure out what's gone wrong with it. And some people have said that on, you know, like YouTube and stuff, that it could be the motor that's gone by overheating. A24. Where's A24? That one. Yeah. So it could be overheating. It could be that the motor's gone. So I'm a little bit fed up really, because like that's going to set me back what, a couple of £100, because they're not cheap, washing machines. So yeah, so I don't know what's gone wrong with it, and I spoke to my mum about it, and she said, well, just, you know, leave it for a while and just see if it will come back on. So because it sounds to me like it's an overheating issue. So what was this one, man? B1. Oh, it's B21. I'm not really with it today because I'm trying to figure out what's happened with this machine. So it's just like got to keep paying out for things all the time. It gets you down. What is that B21? Can't seem to find it. Oh my god, look at that. That is like so tiny. Oh my god. Okay, well. Wow, okay, that's interesting. And then I had a meeting in work today, which I was not very happy with, because I didn't really want to stay on after work. You know, I've been there all bloody day. But apparently we had to have this meeting, so that went on for God knows how long. An hour or so. But yeah, so for some reason they do it after work. But I suppose they can't really do it during work, can they? So yep. So I've had a very sort of long day today. And then come home to a washing machine that's packed up. So great. I suppose I could try like just switching it off from the mains and just hope that it'll come back on. But the problem is if I start it again, supposedly it comes back on if I start it again, and then we got the same problem where it packs up again, and then I've got to sit there like clearing all the water out of it, you know. Sometimes it can be backflow as well, like say like your kitchen pipes are blocked, or there's a blockage somewhere in the pipe. It can be that, but there is no blockage, so it's a bit of a puzzle really. My friend, he does plumbing, so I might have to ask him, see if he really knows. But apart from that, it's just very sort of don't know what to do sort of thing. It's very, very difficult really. So yes, is that way? And do you know what it is? Because obviously it's the last week of March, so it's payday as well. You know, the last, about the 28th or so. And so now I've got to fork out for a washing machine. Absolutely bloody marvellous. So you can tell why I'm like pissed off really. It's just the worst, you know, when you just like, you've done all them hours and then you get an unexpected bill. That's the worst, like, ever. It's just like something I didn't, it's just like an expense could do without right now, you know. It's just really pissed me off. But as I say, it could be like just a glitch, it could be a technical error, but it's what's even, oh look, this is the eye. What's even annoyinger is that this is a fairly new machine. However, I can't get a guarantee. I can't get, you know, like, you know, when you get electrical products and you get guarantees, I can't get a guarantee on it because it's already had the year's guarantee. Or I could try like a washing machine company, but I don't think you can just like sign up to one. I think you have to be like, have insurance and all that crap. I think insurance is such a con, you know, you're paying out every month and half the time you don't even use it, so yeah, it's just better to get a new one really. But I don't know what's wrong with it and it's bugging me. What has gone wrong with the machine? Shouldn't really laugh really, but it's, you gotta laugh, ain't you? Can't just be a boring old fart, can you? So well, I'm glad we've got the eye in because I was concerned that we weren't going to be showing an eye. So yeah, we might finish this more than 30 minutes, hopefully. But that's come out gorgeous. I'm annoyed that you couldn't see this bit because it was such a fun session with all the different colours and stuff. But you know, mistakes can happen. That's the trouble when you run half a dozen different channels, like you're always losing footage and stuff. Oh dear, oh dear. I actually went shopping today. I had to get some few bits and bobs. A5 I think that is, yeah. I think they've chose the perfect colour for his head. This beautiful bright pink. Absolutely gorgeous. A17. Which is this bit. A16. So you know what's got to happen is until I can get my new washing machine, because I haven't even had the chance to look for one yet, I'm going to have to take my washing round to my uncle's house who lives over here, and he'll have to do it for me until it comes. So I'll get one ordered on payday. It's going to be a bloody nightmare, innit? Keep lugging around washing to your friend's house. I've spent on my wages this month, so, well, half of it anyway. I always keep some for like bills and stuff and shopping, but yeah, I'll have to wait till next paycheck, which will be the end of this week, which will be nice. Oh, come on, this is causing setbacks now. I probably wouldn't ever get one of these again. It's just very sort of, it's fun, but it's time consuming as well, isn't it? So, oh no, hang on a minute, there we go. And they're just so fiddly as well. I mean, look at the size of that. Oh, fiddly, fiddly, fiddly. Okay, B3. So, what's everyone up to? Anything nice today? Got really nice weather today. I would show you, but Alexa's playing up. So, Alexa, what's my notification? See, something's wrong with this machine. Let me switch off and on again. B10. Everything's not working, so I don't know why. Like, it's bugging me, like, what's gone wrong with this machine, because the machine is the worst thing ever to, like, break down. Like, it's just the worst of all the machines, because, like, you're using it nearly most days of the week, or whenever you do your washing. When I come in from work, I always, like, wash my clothing, so I've got a new uniform, nice fresh uniform for the next day. But I probably overused it, I don't know, but I don't know. Oh, come on. Oh, man. This one is not going in today. Just go in the goddamn thing. Right. C20. I think that went on. Yeah, it's this line here just gone over a bit. That's fine, I can sort that enough time. C1. I don't think I'm... I can't remember what I was going to say now. For God's sake. Well, it looks like we might finish this today, which will be nice, because then we can go on to the red panda. I've decided I'm going to do the red panda next, so yeah. C21. Yeah. Zoom that up a bit. Yeah, C3. What's that? Some of these just will not go on. Okay. C, what's that? C3, isn't it? Yeah. I was just wondering. I know that, like, it looks a bit odd with that bit there, but that's supposed to be the background of like this yellow background that we've got going on. And then A34. Looks like the other line might be around this behind here, so A34. Oh, this is looks like flags, doesn't it? With that bit there. Oh, then we got C23 people, C23. And then A25. Oh my god. Wow. Look at that. That is tiny. It's like a little gap there as well. Oh man. Hang on a minute. There we go. Go on. Go on. Go on. Oh no. Always get a bit that just has to pay up. What about this? As best as I can get that, I might just move it over a tad. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, thank god for that. One thing I have noticed is that is not the shadow. That is the tooth. Because as you can see here, it's actually a tooth. But the way you sort of, when you're doing the shapes, you sort of saw through it. So it sort of looks like the back of the background. But all that's left to do on here is apparently we just very carefully tear it along the perforation. And that's the next one. But that is all ready for framing now. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. So how many weeks did that take us? I can't remember. But I think a black frame would look quite nice with that. But that's my first ever one completed. Wow. So, yeah. And then on the back, you've got this, which is a shame, really, because when you turn the page, that picture can't really go with that. So, but yeah, it then sort of mingles in with this part here. I mean, even that part and that part would look nice on the wall, but you don't have to tear them out. It's up to you. But there is supposed to be a... Oh, that's nice. Flamingo. Parrot. The fox, horsey. Oh, come on, where is it gone? The red panda. Ah, it could be that one because it looks like it goes in like an order by the looks of it. Because as you can see, jellyfish panda, yeah. So this much. But oh my god, they've got wow. Okay, I didn't notice that. Wow. So yeah, that'll be our next one. But as you can see, the squares were a lot bigger on this. Well, the triangles or shapes are a lot bigger on that one. Seems to be like big and then it sort of goes to small. But yeah, if you want to get these for yourself, you know what to do. And please remember to like, share, subscribe. I'm so happy that that's done. Please remember to tap the bell so that you can be notified as and when a video pops up on the channel. And always tap that subscribe button so that you can subscribe and not miss out on this wonderful project. Thank you very much for watching and take care on this lovely, gorgeous, sunny day here in the United Kingdom. Bye bye now.